Very good morning to you all children. Today we are going to see the continuation of our lesson 6 flowcharts. In our previous video we have learned about the flowcharts and also we have seen some examples to draw flowcharts. We have seen for to calculate the sum and also to calculate the profit and loss. In this video we are going to see how we can draw a flowchart to calculate the multiplication table, factorial, and also we are going to see how we can draw flowcharts for various games in this video. Shall we start, children? First we are going to see how we can draw a flowchart for multiplication table for a given number n. Okay, the normal multiplication table we will multiply. No, now we are going to see how we can represent the multiplication table in the flowchart. So to start drawing a flowchart, always we need to write the start. Okay, this is the first step. So the start and the stop of the program is represented within the elliptical symbol. So already we have learnt in our previous video. Okay, the start and the stop is represented within the elliptical symbol. Okay, and then this arrow indicates the direction of the flowchart. Okay, so after the start I have to come to this step. So here I have given the input. Okay, this is the input for this flowchart. So we have to read the number n. So n is my input. Okay, children. Then again I have to move to this step. So in this step it is given count is equal to 1. So this is given within the rectangle. So the step which is given within the rectangle is known as the processing step or the execution step. Okay, here the computer executes the step which is given within this rectangle. So count is equal to 1. Okay, children. Next we are going to see a new concept called loop. Okay, in this flowchart. So what is meant by loop? So loops are nothing but they are the repetition sequence, which means that okay, a step gets repeated again and again. Okay, again and again we are going to repeat the same step. Okay, we are going to do the same calculation till we reach the final value. We are going to repeat the process again and again. Okay, shall we see how that loop is executed? Okay, so now we have given count as 1. Okay, from here our loop step gets executed. Okay, up to here. So multiple n into count. So this is also known as the processing step. So here what we are doing, we are multiplying the number n into the count value. Okay, that gives you the multiple answer. Okay, then we are going to print the output. So this is your output. So the input as well as the output, okay, the input as well as the output is always represented within the parallelogram. So input as well as your output is always represented within the parallelogram. Here your output is you are going to print the value of n. Okay, n. Okay, print, you are going to print the value of n into count multiple. Okay, so n, okay, n value into the count multiple you are going to print. So the value of n into count multiple will be your output. Okay, and now we are going to enter into the decision making structure. So what is meant by that decision making structure? Okay, a question, okay, which is given within the diamond shape which is having two branches. So a diamond shaped, okay, which is having two branches. So this is one branch and this is your another branch. Okay, a diamond shaped structure which is having two branches is known as the decision making structure. So it always answer the questions yes or no. Okay, decision making structure always answer the questions yes or no. Okay, the decision making structure is used to represent the start and stop of the loop program. Okay, the loop is either started, okay, or stopped, okay, in the decision making structure only it decides whether the process need to be repeated again or else we need to stop the process. Only the decision making structure decides, okay. So here you see this count is equal to 10. So initially what we have given the count as 1. So the process needs to get repeated from 1 to 10. Okay, from 1 to 10. So if suppose the count is equal to 10, okay, then the program gets ended. So if it is yes, then the program gets ended. Say if suppose the count is 2, okay, then here is the count is equal to 10. If I ask, then what you will say? No, the count is just 2. So the answer is no. So again what I need to do? I need to add 1 to the current value of the count. Then what my count value will become? 3. So my count is, I have considered it as 2, okay. Then it is less, it is equal to 10 or not? No, it is not equal, no. So the answer is no, okay. So I have moved to this step. If it is no, what I need to do? I have to add 1 to the current value of count. So if I add, so my current value of count is 2. So I'm going to add 1 to it. So 2 plus 1, okay, 2 plus 1, you will get the answer as what? 3. Okay. So my current value becomes 3. So after 3, and this, see here, the arrow indicates that we have to move on to this step. Okay. I have to move on to this step. So again I have to multiply what? 12. The n, okay, the n, whichever value I have, whichever value you take, okay, the n into that count value. Now for us it is 3. Okay, so n into that 3. Again we have to print it, the output. Okay, then again you have to decide whether the count is equal to 10 or not. No, it's just 3 now. So again you have to repeat the same process again and again, and finally when your count is equal to 10, okay, your program gets ended. So that will be your final value. You have to print the value which is n into 10. Okay children, have you all understood? Shall we see the same for the flowchart? Shall we see an example, okay, with the values? Okay, so first we are going to start, we are going to see the multiplication table of 12. Okay, so first we are going to start, okay, start the program. Then you are giving the input value for n as 12. Okay, so the input here is n. For the n, we are assigning a value of 12 since we need to find the multiplication table of 12. Okay, then count, okay, initially we are going to start from 1. So 12 into 1. So multiple n into count. So here your n value is 12 and your count value is 1. So we are going to multiply 12 into 1. See here, n into count, which is 12 into 1. Okay, 12 into 1. So 12 ones are, the answer is 12. It gets executed by the computer. So 12 into 1 is equal to 12. Okay, and again we are moving to this step. Okay, this count is equal to 10. No, the count is not equal since our count is 1. Then what we need to do? Again we have to add 1 to the current value of count. So count is equal to 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. Then again I am moving on to which steps? If you then after adding you have to move to again the same step, multiply n is into count. So now again n value is 12, okay, into our new count value is 2. Okay, so 12 into 2 is equal to 24. See, now your count value is 10 or not? No, now it is only 2. So again you have to repeat the same process. You have to add 1 to your count value. So till, okay, you get 10, you have to keep on doing it. So see here, count is equal to 9 plus 1, you will get 10. 9 plus 1 is what? 10. Okay, so now your count value is 10. So in this step you see, is your count is equal to 10. So is your count is equal to 10. So yes, my count is equal to 10. So the program gets ended by printing the value of, okay, 12 into 10 is equal to 120, my program gets ended. Okay, children, have you all understood? So this is how a flow chart is represented for the multiplication table. So you can give any number as input. Okay, any number as input, and you can find the output for that particular number. So the main we are going to see here is the loop process. So loop process is nothing but the process, the steps which get repeated again. Okay, the repetition sequence is known as the loop. And second main point is here in this program, okay, in the loop program, okay, we are going to see the decision making structure only decides, okay, whether the loop process is started or stopped. Okay, whether the repetition sequence is started or it is an end. Okay, only the decision making structure decides it. Have you all understood, children? Shall we move on to the next flowchart? Okay. Now we are going to find the factorial of a given number n. Okay, how we can draw a flowchart to represent the factorial of a given number. So what is meant by factorial? What you will say? What is meant by factorial? Say if you want to find the factorial for 4. Okay, 4 factorial. How we write this? In your max you will be learning now. So 4 factorial. Okay, this is how we represent. How will you write this? So 1 into, again 2 into 3 into 4. No? This is your 4 factorial. Okay, this is how we represent your 4 factorial. So 4 factorial is equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Likewise, we need to calculate the factorial for a given number n. Okay, so to start a program, always we will write start within the elliptical symbol. Okay, then the directional arrow indicates the flow of the program. Next, we are going to give the input value as n. So this is my input. Okay, I have represented my input within the parallelogram. Okay, then this is my execution or the processing step, which is represented within the rectangle. This is represented within the rectangle. So I am going to set m is equal to 1. Okay, and also f is equal to 1. Okay, I am going to give two values as m is equal to 1 and f is equal to 1. So why I am giving m is equal to 1 and f is equal to 1 is, since for factorial we should always start from 1. Okay, I am assigning the value as 1 here. Okay, since always we have to start with 1, I am assigning the value for m and f as 1. Okay, then my next step is I have to add 1 to the current value of m. Then I have to add 1 to the current value of m. So if I assign m is equal to 1, in my next step I need to add 1 to the current value of m. So m is equal to 1 plus 1, my m value will become 2. Okay, then I'm going to see the next step. So here new value of f is equal to, okay, for m I have given I'm assigning a step, okay, a execution step. So this is also, it's known as the processing step. So only I have, okay, so only we have mentioned it within the rectangle. Okay, again this is also known as the processing step, since we are assigning a new value for f. Okay, f is equal to current value of f. Okay, the current value of f is what? 1. So 1 multiplied by m. So 1 multiplied by m value. So the m value needs to be get multiplied by f, which gives the new value for the f. Okay, so this is also a processing. So I have steps, so I have represented within the rectangle. Then I'm going to enter into a decision making structure. Okay, so it decides whether the process need to gets repeated or not. So this is our loop step. Okay, this is our loop step. This is the, so these are the step which is followed again and again. So these steps are, repeat the step is m is equal to n. Okay, if it is yes, you have to print the value of f, okay, which is our output. This is our output step. So we have represented it within the parallelogram. Then we have, that is the factorial of the given input n. Okay, then our program gets ended. Suppose if it is, the answer is no, okay, then you have to start again repeating the whole process. Okay, this two execution step again you have to start doing. Again you have to add 1 to the current value of m, then you have to calculate the new value of f, okay, till when your value of m equals to the input, okay, n, we have to keep on repeating this process. Okay, see the example, we are finding the factorial of 10. We are assigning the input as 10, okay, then we are moving on to the next step, m is equal to 1 and f is equal to 1, we have done that. Then we are adding 1 to the current value of m. So 1 is the current value of m and again I am adding 1 to it. So our m value becomes 2, okay. Then I am going to calculate the new value of f. So how we are calculating? Current value of f should be multiplied by m, okay. So 1 into 2. What is the current value of f? 1, no. So 1 into 2 is equal to 2, okay. Now I have found a new value for f. Then I am moving on to this step, is m is equal to n. No, see here our m value is 2 which is less than 10. So again the answer is no. So I am moving on to this step. I am going to add 1 to the current value of m. So what is the my m value? 2. So I am going to add 1 to it. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Okay, again I am going to come to this step. I am going to find the new value for f. So current value of f is what? 2. So 2 into, again my m value is 3. So 2 into 3 is equal to 6. I have to keep on repeating this process till my m value becomes 10. Okay, till my m, so 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. I have to keep on repeating this process. Yes, no children? Yes. So in 9, what will be the f value? Okay, f is equal to 40,320 into 9. Okay, what you will get? Yes, children, what you will get? 3,62,880. Okay, then we have to add, still your value of m is 9, you are adding 1, your m value becomes 10. Then you have to find the f value. So you will get, again you are going to multiply, okay, the f value which you get here into 10. Okay, you are multiplying it with the value of 10. Then what is will be your answer? 36,28,800. Okay, then your m value equal to 10. So you no need to add and 1. So factorial of 10 is what? 36,28,800 will be your output. Okay children, have you all understood this program? Yes, okay, shall we see a new program? Okay, how we can draw a flow chart for the games. Okay, you all will be interested to play the snake and ladder game now? Yes, have you all played? Okay, shall we see how we can represent this game using the flow chart? Okay, first we have to start. Okay, always the flow chart starts with the elliptical symbol. Okay, you have to click what? Start. Okay children, first you have to click the start of the program. Okay, and then you have to throw the dice. Okay, and then you have to throw the dice. First what are doing? You are starting the program, okay, within the elliptical symbol. Then at first in snake and ladder, what you will do? You will throw the dice. No, I don't know, you will do at first. Okay, you will throw the dice. When you throw the dice, you get the number as 3. Okay, you get the number as 3. Okay, then you have to, what you have to do? Then you have to move the coin accordingly. Okay, then you have to move the coin accordingly. Then our next step is what? The decision making step. Okay, have you landed on a snake head? Okay, so here you will start. Okay, you are moving 3 steps. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. So what is our question? Have you landed on a snake's head? See here, any snake is there? No. So we are not, what will be your answer? Your answer will be no. Okay, so our answer is no. Then I'm moving on to this step. landed at the bottom of a ladder? This is a question. Yes. So we are moving on to 3 step. Okay. Have you landed at the bottom of the ladder? Yes, children. Yes. We have landed at the bottom of the ladder. So this is the ladder. Okay. We have landed at the bottom. Yes. So answer is yes. Have you landed at the bottom of the ladder? So answer is yes. Okay, then what we have to do? Move up the ladder. What we have to do? Then we have to move up the ladder. So I have to climb on this ladder and I am reaching the number 14. Okay, and I am reaching the number 14. See here, move up the ladder, reached block number 14 on the board. From 4, I am directly moving on to the 14. Okay, then I am going to see here, then the arrow indicated here, which means that I have to move to this side. Okay, move to here. Our next question is reach the last block of the game. So which means that have you reached here? This is our last block now. Starting from 1 to 100, this is our last block. So 100 is our last block. Have you reached here? No, no. We have reached only 14. So our answer is no. Our answer is no. Then what you have to do? If your answer is no, then again you have to give the dice to the next player. Since you didn't finish it, you have to give the dice to the next player. Okay. If you have reached to the last block of the game, say suppose your answer is yes, then you are the winner. Then you will be the winner. So in snake and ladder game, okay, who reaches at first, at the end will be the winner. Okay. Then if you reach the last block of the game, okay, then you will be the winner and the program gets end. Okay. And the game is finished. Okay. If you didn't reach the last block of the game, then again and again you have to play. Say suppose if you landed on a snake's head, okay, then what you will do? On the snake's head, slide down to the tail of the snake. We have to see, this is our snake's head. So if you landed here, you have to slide down, okay, to the tail of the snake. Okay, that is given in the, if you reached on the snake's head, you have to do that and then you have to give the dice to the next player. So the process, okay, from the snake's head, okay, this to the last step, okay, the block of the game. So these are the loop, okay, till you reach the last block of the game. This process gets repeated again and again. So it is a loop structure. Okay children, have you all understood the snakes and ladders game? It's very exciting now. Okay. Now, okay, I am going to give an example for ordering a product in an e-commerce site. Okay, this is the example for you which is not given in your book. Okay, if you are a customer, okay, and you are ordering an item, okay, any product from the Flipkart or Amazon or any e-commerce websites, okay, first, okay, the marketing team will receive your order, okay, your customer order. Then the distribution center, okay, they receive your order, okay, and then they will check for the availability of that particular product. Okay, if it is available, okay, see the arrow, it's moving here. If yes, so this is the decision making structure. Okay, if it is available, then you have to print the invoice. Okay, then you have to ship the product. Okay children, then you have to pay for it, then you have to receive your bill, okay, and then the product will be get shipped to you. Okay, say suppose if the product is not available, okay, and then you will again receive the, again you have to the e-commerce site, okay, any like Flipkart, or they will tell that the product is not available. Okay, they won't receive your order. So this is the process which is followed while you're ordering an product online. Okay children, now I'll give an activity for you. You have to draw a flowchart on any topic of your interest. Okay, you mention the topic and then draw the flowchart. Okay, and then you can send it to me. Okay children, have you all understood today's class? Okay, thank you.